Yo guys, your boy Arnie here. How y'all doing? And today I wanna react to Chelsea's greatest game of all time. Obviously, I'm talking about the game in Allianz Arena in 2012, Chelsea v Bayern Munich. And these type of videos I wanna make. I wanna react to them, and I want to make Chelsea fans, learn about our history. I'm gonna play a lot of games in the 50s, 60s, 70s, so we learn, how we played, our heroes, our stars, our legends, So I wanna, appreciate our history, enjoy our history, and what a great way to start with the Chelsea Bayern Munich game in 2012. And yeah, let's start watching it. Obviously, this game we had a lot of suspensions and injuries, and we were the underdogs, and it felt like this has to be the right moment to win it. And considering that we lost the final in 2008, we unfairly got knocked out in the semifinals of 2009 and 2005. I felt like we deserve better than that. So I think with the ages of our players, starting slowly getting old, like John Terry, Frank Lampard, Ashley Cole, those guys were getting old. So I felt like this is the last opportunity we have to win this. And fair play to the boys, they did it. And yeah, let's watch this game, man. What am I saying? Too much stress.
Now these are just distractions because the serious business is coming up very.
Diego Contento, who hasn't played.
Great lineup by Bayern Munich. Obviously, their attack were in their peak, especially Ribery and Robben. They were in their peak of their careers. Muller and Toni Kroos, they were young German players coming up. They were great players too at the time. Boateng was, with the Kroos and Muller era. Lahm was a solid, experienced player with Schweinsteiger. I mean, Timoshok and Contento, they were solid players too. Neuer is Neuer. And yeah, Mario Gomez is a great German striker,
Champions League since the defeat at Manchester City in December is needed at left back. Hamstring victims David Luiz and Gary Cahill.
And obviously now the Chelsea team. In that game, we had a lot of, as I said before, we had suspensions and injuries going on. John Terry was sent off in the game against Barca. And this game, especially, I would applaud Di Matteo for using Bertrand as as a supportive midfielder to help Ashley Cole defending that game. That was a great tactical idea, and I think that was a really good decision. And I think playing Klou, because he was a defensively solid player too. That was a great idea too. Cahill and David Luiz, they were very good that day. They made so many blocks and tackles. Ashley Cole, in my opinion, he was like the man of the match in that game. Not considering Drogba's goals, obviously, but Ashley Cole was a great player at that night. Plus, Czech, he saved Robben's penalty. It was just great.
Focused on your job ahead.
Two captains, Philipp Lahm and Frank Lampard. Very good players, great players. Mata, man, I miss Mata so much. Mata was something else, man. I wish we could see him for a longer time. Kroos with his long shot. He had so many long shots in that game, bro. So many long shots. Great block by Cahill. Great block. Salomon Kalou. This pass was a little bit underpowered, Muller was really dangerous in that game. He was constantly, trying to attack the spaces in and around David Luiz and, in the 6-yard area. And he was really dangerous, this area. David Luiz really didn't mark Thomas Muller, and he had a shot. He had a header. And that was dangerous, we were lucky.
Just watch the cross here from Ribery. Luiz is just standing, he's on his heels.
Robin.
The ball went through Bosingwa, man. What the heck? This was so scary. This moment was so scary. I was like, wait, did this go in? And then I was like, okay, no, it didn't go in. I was like, whew. Stress relief, man. Stress relief.
Danger, we're going to see this Robben chance again. Gary Cahill comes across.
Obviously, Kalou defensively supporting the people, the players. Really good.
Through his legs, and when the ball goes, but it just goes through. through the challenge of Basingwa, and he's carried through Gary Cahill's legs. He couldn't have seen anything.
Muller
Dodgy foul by David Luiz.
banging into him with David Luiz.
Unnecessary,
Say shoulder
unnecessary foul.
with Drogba. Bertrand can't get past Lam. But there was promise in that. Gomez gets this down.
Great awareness by Thomas Muller, exploiting the space. You know, you see, where is Basingwa? You know, like he's like very far from Muller,
David Luiz wants to set up Muller.
but he, you know, used the space. He closed the space down. Very good.
Robin. Cahill. Moving confident with his fitness.
What is Kale doing there, man? What is Kale doing?
By Boateng.
Obviously got the foul, fair play to him, but I don't know. We should have other players there.
Mata takes it.
Mata should have done better, man. He's a great player at taking free kicks, but this one was bad.
Furious with himself.
This game, man, was such a big game for us. Such a big game. At that night, I felt like we wanted more. We wanted more. I felt like all the players, they thought this is the moment for them, you know. Ribery and Robin in their peak. Bad shot. Contento. Great cross. This one, Muller should have been accurate, man. This should have been a goal. Should have been a goal. Should have been a goal.
Wide by Thomas Muller.
But you know, lucky us, we didn't concede.
Chance. The moment Basingwa let Ribery turn. He's always going to
They set up Lampard. He in turn for Kalou.
Great idea by Solomon Kalou, but poorly executed, so to say.
And,
Great player.
Looked as though he was going to overcome Muller.
Obviously, Neuer was slowly, you know, getting into the biggest stages, and he was getting known for his abilities, and slowly was becoming one of the best keepers in the world. At that time, he was already one of the best. Great shot by Gomez. Actually, let's go back to that moment. He got Kale right there. I mean, great idea from Gomez to do that. I mean, great.
Gomez got a chance now. And again, I refer to your
Right there, he got Kale.
previous comments, Gary Neville.
well.
Beautiful. Bad shot though, very bad shot.
The dummy.
By the way, 60% possession.
You can build up the scar tissue, it's called, inside your muscle, and sometimes when you...
There's Ribery.
Look at Muller exploiting the space in and around David Luiz and Ashley Cole, you know.
Cahill's tested, and so is David Luiz.
They didn't find him though this time.
Comes out to Toni Kroos.
Another long shot by Toni Kroos.
And it flicks off the distinctive head. Chelsea keep that streak going. It's Drogba.
I love when Drogba did this, you know, like he usually does this, you know, like every time he does this, I feel like he surprises the goalkeeper. I remember he scored the goal against Everton, like in the, I don't know, like 14, 15 years ago. Such a great goal.
Feature of his play. Ball bounces up invitingly from that right foot.
Steve Holland and Di Matteo, you know. Great tackle by Ashley Cole. Not a penalty, no chance, no chance.
It's Robin.
Another great block by Ashley Cole, but this time it goes to Ribery and it's offside.
It's offside. It's no goal for Frank Ribery. Chelsea.
Look, he's going your way.
Great vision, man, great vision. A little bit overpowered the pass, but you know, great. Another long shot by Toni Kroos. How many long shots did he miss, bro? How many?
Very close.
No, we've got Hank as the coach.
Bertrand. Early cross from Cole. Harry Cahill was in there.
Foul. Upankes.
Whistle goes to Muller. Lam.
Poor mistake by Lampard.
Risky from Lampard. And here's Gomez. Robin.
Another great block by Ashley Cole. What a player, man. I feel like we Chelsea fans, we didn't truly appreciate his greatness, man. In my opinion, he's probably the greatest English left back of all time. and arguably top 5 or top 10 greatest left backs of all time, like in general, you know, not only English left backs, but in general and overall.
Surely. He does, but he,
Bad shot by Ribery.
with that shot in the first half, it really hits across the board.
And I'm gonna put the link of the video down there, so if you guys want to watch it, enjoy it, you know.
And hooks it wide. Cross, which leaves Lahm free.
Philipp Lahm, what a great professional, man. Great professional.
Put a chance for handball against Ashiko. He was inside the penalty area.
That's not a handball, man. He took away his hands, you know, he turned around. That's not a handball.
It's standing
No
on the
chance.
footstep.
Great pass by Lampard, but obviously Drogba didn't get there. Roman with his family.
From Bayern Munich. Is there going to be penetration at the end of it? Thomas Müller.
Ashley Cole, such a great left back, man. Such a great left back.
Ashley
In the air.
Robert goes with his right foot.
Wait, did Robin shoot with his right foot?
In the air.
Robert
How often do we see that?
goes with his right foot. It's on target, hit with reasonable power.
Bastian Schweinsteiger. Ashley Cole with these crosses, really good crosser.
Hello, and Neuer was those options to settle his Champions League final. Thomas Muller's got the chance.
I don't know, I never understood, was this a pass or a shot? I mean, he could have done way better. I mean, if he would like a little bit more patient, he could have probably scored it, you know. Obviously the coach and the staff, they were mad.
Feature from Chelsea's point of view about Bayern's play tonight, the finishing it. That's Muller.
That's what I'm saying. Muller was exploiting the area in and around Ashley Cole and David Luiz, you know. They did that multiple times in that time. I mean, the game, and they scored that too, you know, in a few minutes, in 2 or 3 minutes.
Cross.
Could well be enough.
The-
Muller has got that late goal. With 8 minutes to go.
And they scored it.
Here in Munich, Bayern Munich lead Chelsea.
This goal went in, I was like, it's over, man. It's over. There is no way we are coming back. And, you know, I lost hope. I lost hope.
Home is where they're
Like many other Chelsea fans, you know.
here. May well be where the silverware is coming tonight. Coming to stay.
I mean, I don't know. In that moment, I don't know what went through Muller's head. He was like, oh, let me just hit it to the ground. It's just going to bounce, you know.
Chelsea can have no complaints. Ashley
Very
Cole
smart
pushes
idea, very
forward.
creative, you know. And he got rewarded for it.
And Muller comes in behind him, heads it into the ground. And above Petr Cech.
Fernando Torres replaces Solomon Kalou, you know, to bring some attacking threat to the team.
Many times. And here's Robben. Another one would settle it.
Bad shot by Robin. Imagine if Willian was there. Imagine if Willian was there. Willian. He would probably cross the ball to Ribery, and it would have been a counter-attack, and then we would have probably conceded. But thank God, it was Juan Mata.
Oh, as possibly bleak as this. Drogba!
The greatest big game player of all time. Absolutely disgusting. What is that header?
Can you believe it?
Crazy.
Chelsea,
Too much power. Neuer couldn't handle it.
Champions League.
Could not handle it.
This amazing season has another twist to it. The man for the big occasion. The big
What a,
man.
as he says, the great man for the big occasion.
What a moment to think about what you
What a player, man. What a player.
You're just out there, your mind's not working, you're just running his hand.
Boateng. Robben.
Deflected. He shot, you know.
Deflection and check.
Game going to the extra time. I felt like, I don't know, there was this feeling, I felt like maybe Drogba is going to score this free kick, but, you know, obviously it didn't. Too much power in it.
Need hardly remind
Extra time, man. It was so stressful.
any Chelsea fans 4 years ago in Moscow. How far can he go with the ball? He does have support.
Torres isolated. He couldn't really do anything, you know.
Down he goes. Referee had a look at it. It's come back for Torres. He's rolled it back
Nah, it's not a
to
penalty.
Mata. It's hit by Frank Lampard.
On that hat-trick of European Cup.
Ribéry.
That hurt, bro. I was like, nah, there is no way Drogba's gonna do that. And he gave away penalty. Just like the Barca game. Just like the Barca game.
Well, Robin did score from the spot in the German.
Okay, this moment, I knew Petr Cech is gonna save. I was like, there is no way we can sit in the 83rd minute and then we come back. There is something going on here, and I knew Petr Cech is gonna save this. And look what it did. Look what it did. Beautiful. Arjen Robben missing the penalty against his old team. You know, in his own ground. It was written in the stars. Petr Cech saved it. What a great save. What a great save. I love Petr Cech, man. Now obviously it's the link between the manager and the board, you know, and Roman was going mad here. He was going mad.
Torres. Going alone.
He should have what? Should have passed it to Drogba. Look, he could have, I don't know, get to the ball and cross it to Izab Maluda on the left hand side. He had Mata, he had Drogba right next to him. That should have been a great pass. He missed it. Second half of the extra time now, and yeah. Olic was like, get it, get there, and Van Persie didn't push for the ball. You know, he didn't attack the ball. We were lucky. We were lucky that Van Boyden didn't exploit that space.
He was standing there. And he
He was standing there, yeah.
wait rather than just keep going, and he has a tap in if he does.
He's got past one. Can't get past the
Great move by Torres, you know. Didn't result in anything. Penalties. Okay, I'm gonna stop the penalties one by one so we can see what's going on, you know, because it goes too fast. Obviously, the first one, Lam takes it and it's a goal, but Petr Cech guesses the right way. I mean, he was on it. He know what's going on, you know.
one matter.
Why? I feel like, why should Juan miss it? You know, the player of the season at that season. You know, I was like, nah, he doesn't deserve to miss that penalty. You know, but obviously missed it. You know. Gomez was that was such a great penalty. Luis.
David Luiz.
Great penalty. Great penalty, man. Neuer with his arrogance and confidence. Super Frankie, and what a penalty, man. What a penalty. There is no way he's getting there.
A few years ago.
Olic saves it. What a great penalty by Ashley Cole, man. That sweet left foot of his, you know. What a great left back. Schweinsteiger. He knew they lost. There was no way Drogba would miss that. It was written in the stars. Drogba had to score that and we win the Champions League. And look what happens.
By Didier Drogba. Yeah, it's the greatest.
Let's watch that penalty one more time.
Drogba. By Didier Drogba. Yeah, it's the greatest night in Chelsea's history.
Greatest night in our history. Greatest night.
Champions.
The trophy that we fought so hard for it. We went to the final, we lost to the Man United, we unfairly lost to Barca in the semi-final. It was just, we had to win this. We wanted more than Bayern Munich. Obviously, they went on to win the treble next season, but you know, that was such a crazy night, man.
Champions League winners, the hard way. They've beaten Bayern.
Obviously, Bayern players are sad, you know. They lost the final in their own backyard, I mean, wow.
In their own backyard.
Roman was going crazy.
And at their own game on penalties.
That's Amanolo. If you guys don't know, he was used to the transfers and the, you know, scouting and stuff for us.
And they've beaten the path back.
Super Frankie. And yeah, what a great game, man. What a great game. Obviously, if you guys liked it, make sure to drop a like, subscribe. It means a lot, you know. We have to grow. and drop a comment and tell me what game should I do next, what game, a historical game should I do, you know, a game that was part of our history, a game that was a big part of our history mainly. And, you know, just drop the comment, you know, like the video, check out my socials, Instagram and Twitter. And yeah, man, enjoy your day and have fun. Thank you for watching.